Yo, what's up, nerds? Let me know if y'all can hear me um, sooner rather than later. Obviously, pretty please. Um, I did a whole bunch of new stuff for tonight's setup. Um, that chat's a little bit of a mess. Yeah, you know what? It'll be fine. Um, I don't want to fight with it anymore right now. Is the bottom line. Thanks for tuning in, everybody. As you can't really see, I have my lovely wife here behind the chat and these social media icons. Um, in here on YouTube. Good. Sarah, do you want to say something? Anything?
Hello.
Let me know if you can hear Sarah, or especially if once we kick over to the game, please let me know if there's any audio doubling. Um, I have not quite figured out. Holy crap! I have not quite sorted out how to capture both of us talking. Okay. Oh, you can't control it. I'm gonna turn her up a little bit, and okay. Can you guys hear the game audio in the background right now? Because right now I don't have the Elgato capturing the game audio, so if you hear it, it's coming out of the stereo, which means her headset is too sensitive. Also, equally important, let me know if you guys are hearing me twice. No game audio. Awesome. Um, huh, that's confusing. I. Oh, there it is.
Hey.
$100. It's Gravity Well. Yeah, yeah. My money's on Gravity Well. Awesome. Okay, so as of right now, it looks like a great success. There he is.
Yay.
Um, so kicking back to my greeting. Thanks everybody for tuning in. Always appreciate it when you guys come hang out and have fun with us. Um, we're mixing things up a little bit. Andrea Lana is not. I kind of figured you were on the wrong account, Travis. Andrea Lana is not going to be streaming with us. Um, possibly permanently. That is the understanding that I got. Don't worry, there was no falling out. She was just never a gigantic fan of it in the first place. And, this gives us an opportunity to try out more weird stuff more often. Uh, Brevity, well, Briat, what? What? More like what? I don't know what that means either. That is Crichton. Okay. That is factual. Andrea, on more than one occasion, has said that I am just awful to look at, and she wishes I would stop coming over and hanging out with Travis. So, no, brevity. Well, he's making fun of. It doesn't matter. The point is, uh, so Tuesday nights are going to be a little bit different from here on out. There's a really, really high probability that for the next several weeks you will be stuck watching myself and Kind of Smallish playing through whatever we feel like playing that night. Seems like it's going to be a really solid chance it'll be. Um, thanks, Andrea. I appreciate you backing that up. uh, Gears of War 4. Um, partially because it's co-op, partially because I really need an excuse to play something on the Xbox One. Um, Especially because my Day One edition died, and I dumped a whole bunch of money into replacing it by grabbing a Project Scorpio edition, which I don't regret buying, but I pretty much have not had any reason to use up to this point. I blame Sarah for that. What? What's it say that on? Ah, damnable YouTube. Um, I think I can edit that from my phone. Um, well, okay. Anyway, while we're sorting out what it says, um, yeah, Eric will be taking over Tuesday nights in April after we do the God of War PS4, since it doesn't have a subtitle, God of War 2018, I guess if you want to call it that. After we do that special event night where we do an unboxing of the Stonemason edition and actually do a little bit of the gameplay, um, it'll be a pseudo unboxing, I think. Huh? Maybe. Pay no attention to that. Dose of Eric. No, Eric won't be taking extra days. He will be switching from Thursday to Tuesday. And then, what I was going to say before I was so rudely interrupted by Crichton is after we do the special God of War episode on release day for the new God of War, the schedule in general is going to be switching up, and we're going to be myself Monday night, Eric on Tuesday, Gravity Well on Wednesday. Thursday will be the new day for the weekly dosage. At the very least through summer, um, with a possibility of revisiting the schedule after that. And then Friday will be, community-driven night. Travis just chimed in the chat with it. So, Kevin, I canceled your God of War. You're not allowed to play it ever again. I also canceled your PlayStation. Not your PlayStation Plus, just your whole system is just canceled. No more PlayStation for you. But anyway, not that you can see the Facebook one because the chat is all smushy over it, but Kevin, you should be happy. I changed all the fonts. I'm sure you hate all of the new ones too. I tried to get fonts that matched each platform as best I could. The Instagram one I'm not really happy with. It's extremely hard to read, so I'm probably going to redo that one. The Facebook one would be fine if you could see it, but it's buried under the chat. Nice, good stuff, man. I just said that, Kevin. You're a turd. Good job, Raven, playing God of War Ascension for the first time. Thank you. I really appreciate the feedback on her logo.
Worked really hard on
it. Well, a lot of love was poured into it. Let's put it that way. Once I had the idea nailed down of what I wanted to do, the hardest part was getting her to pick a freaking color for everything. Yeah, yes, and then I did purple, and you're like, that's too pink. Anyway, I'm not gonna argue with my wife on stream. It's gonna turn into a dose of domestic abuse. Okay, Kevin, your opinion just went out the window completely. You said your logo would be better without the unicorn. I can't design a new weekly dosage logo now, Travis. I am streaming for DNA, buddy. Priorities, man. Right, meow? So anyway, I'm not gonna babble all night. Point is, new social media links. We're using some new software tonight. Hopefully the software holds up for this. For Travis and Eric, can't hear her at all, or just not very well. As you guys were saying, she was quiet before, and I turned her mic up a lot. Okay. You can't hear her at all either? Hmm. You know what? It might be my mic picking you up and not.
No.
Mm.
Should I yell?
Please don't yell.
I'm gonna yell the whole time.
Okay, I'm gonna make one small switch and see if I can get her sounding better. And if that doesn't work, see, I'm skeptical about it coming through mine, about it being coming through mine simply because, excuse me, any other night when she's sitting next to me. Alright, well, y'all tell me fibs. Okay, you know what? Let's. I'm coming right for you.
Okay, maybe we'll try two things. Let's do this. Okay. Do you guys hear? I'm gonna back away so I'm not screaming at you.
Do you guys hear the game audio? Oh, I'm doubling. Am I still doubling even back here? Give it a second. Obviously, there's lag. Okay. Well, so that's not gonna work.
Shit.
We need lapel mics.
Go buy a lapel mic then, Sarah. Damn.
With all the tech knowledge. How do I get to Amazon?
What the double audio effect? You like that? Okay. Let's one more change here. I absolutely did not tell her to go bite a pillow. I said go buy a lapel mic then. Okay. I'm gonna mute my mic. Okay. When I said something really loud. I don't even know what picked that up then. Okay, well that sucks. Sorry guys. I guess I'm gonna try to do this half an ear down and I'll try to relay as much as I can about what Sarah's saying, but it looks like there's no point in leaving that up. I'm gonna go ahead and unhook them headphones. And, sorry guys, I tried. She has said multiple times. Get out of here. Okay, so okay. Actually, let me ask this: how loud am I? Like, am I acceptable volume? Am I quiet? Am I loud? David says I'm a little bit quiet. What do you guys think? I don't think I have any control over the mic. Okay. Alright, well then, yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and we're just gonna kick over to the game. I'm gonna remove... Oh, I sure didn't, and Sarah's gonna be mad if I don't, so let's... Hold on, let's... You guys, take a peek behind me. It's super hard to see. I will actually, at the end of the stream, and, okay, right on. Thanks, Travis. Appreciate it. I'm gonna start doing this after all of my streams from now on. We have been switching out what's on that shelf up behind us as best we can to match whatever it is I happen to be playing that night, as long as I have something for it. Tonight we got a bunch of Gears of War goodies up there. Marcus Phoenix, JD Phoenix, the COG. Still got that Overwatch poster up there because Ladies of Overwatch, you know. Plus, you know, we hung that thing, so it's hanging out. Later to put. But yeah, so I will actually go ahead and take a picture of that later on tonight. Whatever, that's fine. And we'll post that on the Instagram as our behind the. Oh my God, no, this is not. I might have to fix the camera. You're just like all cat guy belly. I don't. Every time you think about taking that cog, an angel dies. They kick Castiel off of Supernatural. That's an interesting amount of squeaking going on there. No, I hate it. Okay. I hate it so much, guys. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I did the adjusting before we started the stream, and it was much better then. I need to get a tripod. That's just the way. Oh my God. That's my wife, ladies and gentlemen.
Can they hear me?
I don't know. I don't know if they can, but I'm a little ashamed either way. Okay, so let's get to this. Oh man, we babbled so long the controller's turned off. Whoops. Oh no, Kate, don't get seasick. Thanks for joining us. Travis, you having a bunch of tripods does not help me have a tripod, friend. Okay, that's a good point. Max does have tripods. Okay. Is the game starting? Here, dude.
Gotta push the thingy. When I'm playing for both of us,
I don't believe that you did. Anyway, just. Oh, look, we're celebrating St. Patrick's Day.
Woohoo! That's a green gun.
Hey, look, we completed the prologue in co-op. I do believe. No, stop it. I do believe it did just re-unlock all of my achievements. I said I really need to get a tripod, and Sarah said, "Don't you already have one? Don't do that. Don't do that. Don't do that." Okay. Oh, what in the moose poop? I'm sorry. I'm trying to fix it. It's not going very well. I'm trying to make sure we're both on camera, Judgy. See, look, now neither of us are on camera. This is going well. Let's do some scooping.
Sit in your lap.
Be a very different stream. See, now you're off camera. Get on. I'm just gonna. We'll play like this.
Why didn't you?
Because I didn't know it was back there. What do you want from me? Alright. Dum. Customizations. No, I don't want to do that. They're not like regular. Oh, there's options. Oh, this is gonna be fun, y'all. I have not done this. Subtitles are on. Okay, that's all I'm worried about is subtitles. So let's. Blah. Let's just. I'm kidding. Oh, what? That's right, you quote the crap out of that. Travis, it usually is. Okay, so 10-second vote. Apparently, I did have this game set to auto-upload my save files, and it did, in fact, pull them back down. Ain't nobody asking you. In the chat. Be part of the chat. Move the conversation forward. Yes, what is personal? Whether or not I'm using the litter box? You know what? Y'all have like 5 seconds to tell me not to start over, or I'm starting over.
Okay, so are we starting over, or we left off?
5, 4, 3, 2. The lag is so bad, y'all. The gap is real.
Over. Or don't.
Alright, I'm gonna let Sarah pick this one. Do you want to play on casual or normal? Apparently we're doing that. We're gonna put this in the bottom slot so that it is easily distinguishable. Distinguishable. Hey, look, my phone told me all about the achievements I just got. Twitch told me I'm live, thanks. First.
And we're back. Finally today, in New Ephyra, First Minister Jin commemorated the 25th anniversary of the end of the Locust War.
Today, we are humbled by the presence of 2 generations of men and women who braved every danger, who fought the battles that made us what we are, including the most pivotal encounter of the Pendulum Wars, Ashbow Fields.
Santiago!
I sure thought it was.
I'll spare you the inspirational speech, Private. You know what to do. Yes, sir. All right, let's do this.
Are we in control of us already? I don't do that. No, cutscenes are awesome.
Take down those towers, cripple their communications, then raid the lab. Command wants the Hammer of Dawn. Command gets the Hammer of Dawn. All right, let's move.
Oh, let's see if I remember how to do this, folks.
Move it, gears.
Right,
We're
hold
only gonna get one
A
shot to extract
to-
those plans. And once we take down the
Hard.
comm towers, this entire base is cut off.
Yes, sir.
We've got Indies.
Tap
Up
A
top, take 'em out.
cover.
Nice shot.
Well, that is significantly harder to do on split screen. I need a bigger TV. This, essentially, this time to get a big TV. Like a TV.
Drop them, hurry.
How do I melee? Is my next question.
Way to go, Private. Keep pushing. Tower's just
Okay,
ahead.
well, I remember how to do the reload thing.
Come on, the Major's waiting.
The Yetis are calling me? What does that mean? No!
Damn it, they're dug in. Get around and flank them.
Oh, alright.
Let's go. Tower's just ahead.
Yep. I don't think we even need
Leader,
it.
green 1. Approaching bonfire.
Oh, B is melee. That's good to know. Game is loud? Okay, give me a sec. I'll turn it down real quick.
Okay, plan a charge on that tower.
Nope. Come back. Hop over there. What are you doing? Come on, go with me. Come at me.
Plant the charge.
Okay. I went behind cover. Yeah, I went up here. I am planning the charge.
Cleaner, our match is lit.
Roger that. We're lighting our bonfire in 3, 2, 1.
Okay. I turned down both the Elgato considerably and the actual TV, so let me know where we're at now.
Yes, sir. The lab's just beyond that security gate. Push up. Machine gun nest. We're splitting up. You two take left.
We're spotted. Take cover.
That is what he said. You said take left. There's no side over here.
Hey, the Major's counting on us! Get up there! Order, Chief! Now get a frag in there! Hold fire! You gotta flank these assholes! Frag out! Come on, get a frag in there! Nice!
Right bumper.
And don't mind the mess.
Blew that guy up. He did.
You two.
He's now a member of Studio Ghibli.
Override that gate.
Oh, hang on, Trevor. Kevin, let me fix that.
Mine.
I pushed the button. You pushed the button. I don't know, where you at? Go up to the thing and do the thing. Yeah, the stuff.
You heard me. I said override that gate.
Yeah, he did. He said it. I heard him. Where'd you find the ammo? Alright.
Dibs.
Well, that's just grenades, though. I think we might have to do it at the same time. Hey, I already did mine. It's not my fault you weren't here. Ready?
Is there a problem? Open the gate.
I did. As Gibbs.
And with that, this raid is officially underway. Let's go.
Good catch, Kate. Kevin said, hey, y'all aren't backwards
All right,
tonight.
you know
And
the
then
drill.
Kate said,
Guards, get inside the lab, grab
it
the
flipped
plans.
when
Then
he
we
went
go.
to gameplay because we were totally the other way before. And she is 100% correct.
And if we do
Because
our
I had
job
flipped
right,
it.
every system here is wiped, and the indie scientists get an offer they can't refuse.
Stuff right where?
All right, we're in. Let's go.
Oh, I got that already.
Labs up ahead. Take them out. Open up on them.
Oh man, I did it wrong. Yeah, I'm gonna have to do something about our seating for this if we're gonna keep doing this on the screen because they are super hard to see for me.
All right, we're in. Time to rendezvous with the Major. Come on.
Also, I gotta do something about the chat because I cannot see it. I never admitted anything, Kevin. I stand by my statement. I wasn't backwards. I was mirrored. Not the same thing.
Nice to see you're not dead, Private.
You too, Major.
Let's take out these Indies so we can get on with the goddamn show.
Yes, sir. Indy, coming from the lab.
Yes, please don't yell in the cat. We established that. No yelling in the cat.
Good one. Keep it up. Got him.
Chainsaw.
Lab secure, Major.
I have eyes, Private. Now, let's get those plans. Step aside, Private. Looks like these indie scientists aren't too eager to meet us. Bruce, be a dear and rip this door.
Gears, listen up.
I want a Bruce.
Out in 10 minutes. Abort mission and get the hell out of here.
Okay, Santiago, time to meet our new friends.
Right behind you, Major.
Who's saying?
Facebook tells me what.
Who said that? Oh, hi, Andrea.
Andy, left side.
Hold him back.
Switch to him with, oh.
They're coming in on the right side.
Hold your position.
Yeah, I blew a lot of things up. He is also, now a member of Studio Ghibli. Because I blowed him up. Yeah, I went back to that joke. It was funny the first time, funny the second time.
Hammer plants are in hand. Coming back topside.
Don't let him through!
It is so hard to see them. It's kind of terrible, y'all. Yeah, we sat way closer to the TV last time. That dude just straight up exploded. Holy crap.
Control. Package is secure.
Cleaner, proceed to the beach for marlin extract.
You hear that?
Oh, well no, as of right now, you are actually getting the narrative of this game as we do. The narrative for the prior 3, we got Gib. Oh god, I almost got Gib. The narrative for the prior 3 was the Locust. And it wasn't Earth. I mean, it was Earth, let's be real, but it wasn't. It was, I honestly don't remember the name of the planet. Maybe Travis can chime in. He probably remembers. But so at this point in the story, this was new to us as players. Because the Pendulum Wars actually predated what happened in Gears of War 1, 2, and 3.
Control, be advised. Divert the colonel's
The name of the planet is Thera. S-E-R-A.
Negative control. The House of Sovereigns is a red zone.
Sort of? It is sort of like Starship Troopers a little bit, I guess. Yo, what up, Pat? So, yeah, is this after E-Day? I think this is the... Okay, yeah, so now we're on E-Day. Okay, so yeah, the original 3 games took place way after this point in the story. The enemy race, which Locusts are a member of, but I don't remember that being the name of the race. I could be mistaken. Yeah, these stupid evil crab things. Yeah, they are a little bit more Fallout 4 mutants than they are Starship Troopers mutants.
On it! Soldier, secure that hammer!
I will secure that hammer.
We've got the hammer!
Satellites are up!
Son of a bitch.
The bulk of the story, Travis, yes, is 25 years after the original trilogy. This part of the story is at the very beginning, however.
Retreating! Nice work, soldier!
Oh, there's ammo up here on the stairs. All over the place. Yeah, so what we're seeing right now is Emergence Day, the first time these guys popped up on the surface and started attacking us. I mean, in fairness, the giant spider is not a normal enemy, Kevin.
What's your name, Corporal?
Kim, sir.
Lieutenant Stroud and I need an escort. Congratulations, you're it.
Colonel, we need to get inside. Now.
I've got the code for the door, Colonel.
Well, good for you, son.
So anyway, sorry, I kept getting distracted by the game there, Kate, and Travis. So this game, the beginning of it, tells the story of what happened before and up to. I don't think no, I still have the Hammer of Dawn.
Oh shit! Look out!
But I also have a multiple.
We need some goddamn reinforcements.
Not gonna happen. Keep fighting.
And so what you're seeing right now is the first time these enemies attacked, and like we don't know what's going on, and oh shit, everything's scary. The voiceover bit that was going on before this was President Jin, I think her name was.
Oh shit! What is that thing? Who the hell cares? Fry it!
And so the old gray-haired man in the chair that was being honored by the president was the protagonist of the original 3 games, Marcus Phoenix. And so that part of the story did take place way off in the future. Yeah, right? Fighter explosions are awesome. Oh no!
By nightfall, hundreds of thousands.
Okay, yeah, so this lady here
Emergence Day
is talking about Emergence Day, which is what we were just playing through a minute ago.
Like many of you, I was only a child then.
And so,
It was a dark,
for people who had played the game,
terrible time. And our
that's
victory
hurtful.
was in no
Too soon,
way
Travis.
assured.
It's true.
Playing too at the time.
Yeah. Okay, so this is 17 years after E-Day. Yeah, literally everywhere, man. So humans were at war with each other because that's what humans do, is they war with each other. And then Emergence Day happened, and we all banded together to avoid extinction.
I got you.
All right, Gears, get up that ladder.
What happened?
You tell me what to do.
Where the hell am I?
Hey, but like, I want that. Thank you.
Chainsaw your way out and get on that wall.
It's really hard to explain something with everything that is going on. I want to. It said on the screen, dude. Okay. Anyway. So, humans were warring with humans, and then E-Day happened, and now we're like, oh shit, no locusts. Oh no! Oh, did we both get that, dude? Okay, that was...
Pick your shot! Make them count!
I missed that guy. That was a big dude. I was lighting him up with my exploding. Oh, I'm out of exploding. That's not cool. Oh no, this is a shotgun. Screw this. You know, no, we're up. Oh, hey, what is... No, that's not cool, man. Out of here. And so now, you know, we're headlong into survival against the Locust Horde without our hero Marcus Phoenix, because he doesn't actually become playable until later in the story. If at all, actually, now that I think about it. I don't remember if you do get to play as him or not. I know he's in the story.
the other side and help Victor!
Can you take cover, maybe? You know how to do that? Me? Dude was like, I'll just stand here and get shot. It's no big deal. I'm made of metal.
We got this side! Get to the far end!
And so we are reliving a part of history that to this point we hadn't actually seen yet in the games. So even for people who had played the game, no, I didn't want to. No, whatever. I need a new gun is what I need. This is bullcrap. I don't know. Probably kill him, guys. Don't you judge the Locust Hordes. They gotta make a living too. Yeah, you're getting lit. Oh, that's the big dude. You're getting lit off. Gibbs. Oh no. I'm out of everything good. This sucks. Where is he? Alright. And so in the original 3 games, you know, you played as Marcus Phoenix and his buddy Dom.
Oh, hello. Oh, hello.
And we fought against the Locust Horde. And so this moment, we didn't get to see as we played it. But Marcus finally found his dad, who you spend the whole of 3 looking for. I'm sorry, what? Oh, good call. Thanks, Andrea.
How dearly I wish Sergeant Phoenix
It's Jacinta.
could be with us here today.
Oh, I guess that's not Phoenix. My bad, I forgot. That's the
Stop
general
and
dude.
think about the men and women whose sacrifices guaranteed our survival. Thanks to them, we
So
fought
Marcus
through
finds
the
his
long
dad,
times.
and they have some sort of secret
We
biological
built
weapon that wiped out
a
the
new
locusts.
prosperity. The world the new cog has ensured knows
And
no
so now,
war,
from here
no
forward,
suffering.
is all
It's a
after
world
Emergence Day and that war.
of family. A world finally at peace.
And so we're gonna cut forward a little bit here.
Hey, you coming?
And that is our new hero for this game.
Butterfly?
Yeah, look. You know how this little guy starts out?
Trying to stay alive.
True.
Aha!
If it survives, and most don't, it finds a way to change. The little larva becomes a chrysalis. Inside, it destroys and rebuilds itself, changing its color, its shape. It gets wings, claws.
It does actually look
It slashes its way
noticeably
out of
better
its cage,
than I remember.
and then it's new and beautiful.
And I don't know if that's new system or
Shouldn't
just
have come.
how long it's been since I played it.
That one? She's a mother's daughter.
She really is.
I really am.
He's not
We used to
adopted?
protect cock settlements. Now we're about to raid one. Is that all right?
Sarah said, what is that supposed to mean? Just in case y'all didn't hear her.
Until you two showed up. Now, boring.
Better bored than dead, old man.
There's a difference.
That's my Halloween costume this year. Yeah. I'm gonna get the little beads in the beard and everything.
Huh, no alarm. Thank you very much.
Yeah, we're not
Yeah.
bored. Dead, on the other hand.
That's not the security alarm.
Oh, shit,
Oh
right
no!
there.
We can take cover inside the settlement.
To the wagon, all of you! Go!
Is this all cutscene, or do we actually run here? I don't remember.
You might have to control the wagon.
Oh, that sounds awful. I don't want to control the
I
wagon.
don't remember.
Please don't make me steer the wagon.
Wagon Rob.
Steer the wagon, steer the wagon.
Guys, Microsoft Studios.
Little bit of Elmer Fudd for y'all. Ugh. I words.
When are we hunting for Webbit?
Yeah. We are hunting for Webbit. Good, because that was
No. Oh, hey,
controlling the wagons was my favorite part of Assassin's Creed.
Oh, come on, wagon.
Wagons are for chumps anyway.
We gotta get inside the settlement. I'm not leaving ugly. Go!
Not leaving ugly.
This was not in the morning forecast! Damn it! Wind wall's closed! Now what do we do?
We should head for that crane! We gotta get through that fence!
How? There's no gate! Then we gotta knock it down!
I honestly don't remember. I do, but it is not working. Oh, there we go. I'm smart! Stop the just go with your standing there like a goober.
We should be okay here! Oh yeah? Goodbye, okay!
Not immediately dead!
Holy shit!
Oh no.
Hey, what I miss? Everyone okay? Kate still has her hat?
No.
Good. Hey, ugly. You stay here, okay?
Gross. Rhino horse thing.
Runaways. These big cog walls make you feel a little homesick.
Wow. Again with this runaway bullshit? You know we don't need you, right? Raina told Del and me to do this, not you.
Sorry, smart guy. Where she goes, I go.
I don't need a babysitter, Uncle.
Then call me a chaperone.
How about I call you hungover?
Oh, you got some chuff, boy, don't you?
Uncle, you're obviously hungover.
Actually, I'm still a little drunk.
See, he's even still a little drunk. That's a perfect Halloween costume for me.
How much drink?
Shut up with your logic.
Cog settlements are built from the inside out, which means the fabricators and the construction.
Everybody abandoned us.
We grab it, we leave.
You can count on a lot of security DBs in there.
There hasn't been an outsider raid in 6 months. We'll have the element of surprise.
You can't surprise the robots, my guy.
We used to command DBs, remember?
Oh yeah, like a settlement 2.
Hey,
Settlement
that wasn't your
2?
fault.
Man.
Travis is still here.
Hi, Travis. Thanks for staying, friend. I get it, they're world building, but it always kind of bothers me when they're like, with blackjack and hookers. Yes, thanks, Kevin. No, but it always bothers me a little bit when games are just like, yeah, you know, that one time where that thing happened, and then they never tell you what it was. And it's like, cool, thanks, friend.
Watcher. He doesn't
Yeah.
see us.
Oh, you're the sniper? I want to be
No,
the
the
sniper.
deeper we go towards the center, the more DBs we'll have up our asses.
Which is exactly
I
why
do.
Bill and I should be
Balls
doing this
ass.
alone.
If we get caught, we can reason with Jen.
I did 15 years in the cog. Highly decorated. Maybe I'd like to discuss with Jin this so-called war you say she was looking to start.
Or our other option, not getting caught.
Yeah, that seems like a fun option. Not getting caught. That's intimidating.
Let's get back to street level.
Are you down for the blackjack, the hookers, or both, Kate? Escalator.
I don't know.
Well, that explains how they're building so fast.
Good thing that was a builder and not a watcher.
Oscar will be fine. I think I know how to avoid watchers.
Good answer. Kate said yes.
Oh, checkpoint.
It's about to go down.
What the shit?
Shit.
Shepherds will escort you from the premises.
Way to go, Rob.
I'm pretty sure it was the drunk guy.
Let me handle this.
Citizen, you are not
Well, there's one way to handle it.
No citizens here.
Haha.
Really?
What?
I do enjoy that it's flashed on the camera.
To a centralized authority. I think of myself as part of an anarcho collective.
Citizen, your act of violence has
I don't know. I'm gonna have to look the whole cast up again. I know I used to know it.
We're doing this the old way.
I don't think so.
What then? Quick trade with me. I don't know.
So they know we're here. Smart guy. What now?
Now, new plan. We fight our way to
But
the
hold
fabricator.
still. Yeah. No, the lawyer. Jimmy Smith. Jimmy Smith is who? The uncle?
Put this to good use.
Dono! Hold on, there was ammo. Isn't it? Yeah, I know, I need to get some. Who does JD? IMDb, man.
Here's a boot.
Liam McIntyre? I don't know who that is. Oh, Weather Wizard. Huh. Anybody else want to know what? What? Yeah, I said I was gonna look them all up. I know. So of course I want to know them. All of them. Pick one. Tell me who it is. Well, the only people we've met so far. Well, you should have been paying attention then. I'll tell you. Yes, Kate's part of the party. Who's Laura Bailey? What's she do? No, Kevin, I told you, you can't come anymore. Remember I kicked you out. What did you just send in the chat, Travis? What is that? Where'd you go? I got lost. No, how do you... Oh, okay, whatever, it doesn't matter now. Oh god, get it away from me! Or watch out, those things explode. They're not friendly.
So, runaways, what's it like being on the other side of these bombs? You miss your old friends?
Cool. Give it a rest.
Look out! More of them incoming!
Is who? Oh, Jaina, from the Wildcraft.
Oh.
Right on. Laura Bailey, who is the voice of Kate, is Jaina Proudmoore from World of Warcraft, and Supergirl in Injustice 2. I don't know what that means. Oh, I know what that means.
Alright, that's all of them.
That's all of them.
I see a security gate. A locked security gate.
Alright, hold up. Let me think for a second.
Don't think for a second. Just do something.
Whoa!
See?
JD, did you do that? That wasn't me.
I said the numbers dip when you're on, and she's really hot. I don't know how those two go together.
Even if you are spies, at least we didn't have to teach you how to fight.
Yeah, what is the deal with you outsiders? Most of Raina's people couldn't fight their way out of bed.
Oh, you don't want Uncle teaching anyone. He taught me to fight. He's lucky I still speak to him.
Hey, I was very supportive.
That's one way to describe it. Not an accurate way, but
Oh, for real? She was on tabletop? That's awesome, Kevin. That's you, David, who sneezed. Since I'm assuming this, the stream did not catch that.
Alright, we're in the second ring. Should be getting close.
Look alive! DB's incoming!
I want to grenade. Apparently she also does a voice in Skyrim. The vampire chick. It's funny that you're saying she's the only named one, and yet you did not give me her name. I didn't hear him. I don't know how to listen. If I did, we wouldn't be here. Oh god, I exploded. Oh, I don't want to die. I'm too young to die. I assume you mean the Jaina Proudmoore chick, Kevin. I was just giving you shit, man. I knew what you meant. It was just funny seeing the chat go from me kicking you out to you saying somebody's hot. It was an amusing separation. Oh, I walked all the way over here to punch him in the face and somebody killed him. Rude. Punch him in the face? Punch him in the face. That's not killing him. Why am I not? Okay, that's fine. Apparently, this dude punches bad. Don't we all? There's some up here. No, get away from me. I don't want you to touch me. That's my purse. I don't know you. Wow.
More DB. Come and get it.
Obviously, you missed what, Kate? Which thing did you miss? Oh no! Oh! Get away!
Something's exploding.
I'm on sizzle again. It's not really fire, but like. Oh, I know who that is. He was also in something else recently that I seen where he was a jerk.
Look,
hey, Gears of War music.
over that wall. Unless it magically lowers.
That means we're done with the combat sequences.
No, we need a way around.
I don't get it. All the raids stopped at my mother's order. This is a lot of security.
What, you're not having fun?
Okay, let's just look around and see if we can find a way through.
There's like a secret door or some shit down here.
Let's go through the maternity annex.
We have to.
What? What is it?
Just all the baby stuff.
You got an issue with babies?
Oh, okay. I'm gonna be really honest with you guys. I also missed it in the sense that they said it and I forgot. I remembered it for like the split second when they said it, and now I don't remember it anymore. Okay, why can I come in here if there's nothing in here? I hate this. It's because you have to hop over the thing. Well, get good. I don't know what to tell you. David, what was Kate's name again?
Yeah, well, to be fair, we
Yeah,
do need to
Dana.
repopulate.
Laura Bailey. Laura Bailey is the name of the lady. You know, the one with the face. Get some stuff?
Baby bed.
That's pretty much it. I mean, Jin, general old guy face. Technically Marcus, but we all know who that is, I hope. That name sounds familiar, but I can't place it. Jin is voiced by Angel Desai, I guess.
There's a construction hub. They're following regs, and they always follow regs.
David could be saying her name wrong. He could just be pasting it into the chat, and then it wouldn't matter how he says it.
Is our way in.
Whose fault is that?
You awesome.
Well, what are we waiting for? Let's get to that access.
I thought you loved me. Oh, right on. Thanks, Pat, for hanging out. Thank you for being a friend. I want to pick up that magazine again, but it won't let me.
I got it.
But it let you do it instead. No, it straight up wasn't giving me the options. RP game Dread, where they were all camping and someone got where. Kevin, that's not ringing a bell. But it sounds neat, so we can absolutely check that one out this weekend if you want. Or if you don't want, I will look it up later on my own.
Thanks.
Heads up, watch her.
Oh no.
Yeah, young one.
That's what you did.
I tried to shoot him in the face.
Oh, you did it poorly.
Oh, I hate this section. This is a giant pain in my butt. Linda Chow. Anyone who watched Jessica Jones, help me out here, who is Linda Chow?
They wanted to do this. Oh, I jammed in a nugget.
No, get away. I said no, get away.
Yeah.
Can I reload now, please?
Oh, yeah.
Where'd you go? Oh, there you go. Oh, good.
Throwing frag. Hey,
Oh, okay.
before more DBs show up.
So the person that voices Jen in this game, Kevin, was in Jessica Jones, but she was apparently just one of the partners in Hogarth's Hogarth's thingy, lawyery company thing. Lamba Bobber, you know, the one. Oh no! I got Zapperdoodled.
That's the last one.
Nice work.
Hey, the music changed again.
Now let's steal that goddamn fabricator.
Here.
Yep. Ooh, no, give me that sharp. Oh. Do the button push.
Oh, look at that.
Yeah, pretty much perfect.
Well, we are enemies of the state.
What? Come on. Cog didn't teach you how to hack a simple
Right.
access lock? Get out of the way. Excuse me.
We are at an hour 10 here, folks. So momentarily, we're gonna go ahead and wrap it up.
I'm going to.
Oh, no, you're not.
Yeah, I'm gonna try to work out the audio issues.
Oh, he got locked out.
We can have Sarah on the chat, on the voice chat, and oh, I meant to say this way earlier in the stream for Travis and Eric. I am using Streamlabs OBS tonight for the first time, and the little fly-out chat on the side apparently only does one platform, and for me right now it is YouTube, where I am just now seeing Mr. E's question. This is an Xbox One exclusive, currently being played on the Xbox One S Project Scorpio Edition.
Are all the construction hubs this big?
Yeah,
It
exactly.
is also available on PC, I believe. I think it came out on PC.
Del, you get us there. Kate, come with me. On it.
Oh yeah, I got wrapped up here. Okay, so we're not gonna move on and trigger the next checkpoint. We're gonna go ahead and wrap up here. So I'm gonna go ahead and cut back to us for Super Magic Fun Times, where Sarah will be all hidden up behind the chats and the social medias and things, getting her John Cena on. Oh, Travis, I know you really want us to do more with the Xbox on the channel, but I can't tell fibs, man. I don't hate my Xbox. I don't. I really don't. And I'm not. Yeah, I'm not. I'm not a fanboy. I've had both platforms. Uh, you know, pretty much always. Now, these two yahoos in the chat stirring up trouble. No, Travis. I know you're more of a Nintendo guy than a Xbox guy for sure. What?
I just misread things.
Oh, Sarah misread your comment, Travis. She did not correctly read the word guy. I don't know why you're looking on the right. It's clear on the left. You're underneath it. Anyway, no. Okay, so I got to retract my previous statement. If I'm gonna say I'm not a fanboy, that's not technically true. I am a Nintendo diehard. I have been pretty much my whole life. Sarah interjected that I am just a technology fanboy in general. Kevin was. I don't think I've ever seen a grown man be so excited for anything. He was practically the Nintendo 64 kid all over again. See, Travis, I have never personally been a fan of Halo, and it's for two reasons, and I freely admit that they're both without any merit in terms of the actual quality of either franchise or games in those franchises. I have always felt like Halo was overrated and overpushed because everybody acted like it was this revolution in first-person shooters, and it did and it didn't. It brought shooters to consoles in a way that they had never been before. And it absolutely set the standard for console shooters, but it didn't really innovate that much in terms of shooters as a whole, with the minor exception of having more plot than normal, technically. As fondly as I remember GoldenEye, Kevin, even I have to admit, GoldenEye is a shit show compared to Halo. But again, that's a generational gap. You know, I've gone back and I've played both, and Halo actually still holds up a little bit. But GoldenEye just is not, outside of nostalgia factor. Like, I actively want to be able to go back and play GoldenEye and say, hey, let's all sit down together. I'll bust out the N64 controllers. Let's do some GoldenEye. I actually still have GoldenEye on the N64 in the house somewhere. Not to mention the fact that I've got those N64 USB controllers. So it's not that I'm without the ability to say, let's sit down and do that, but holy crap, did that game not age well. And that's not even a knock on the N64, because I still think Ocarina of Time is one of the best Zelda games in the franchise. That aged just fine, in my opinion. I'll go back and play the N64 one just as much as I would go back and play any of the handheld ones or anything like that. I love that game. But, wait, I missed part of that in the chat. Who said that? No, somebody in the chat said, do you remember that time I ran over my Gears of War 2 and then returned it to GameStop? I did not see who that was. If I had to lean towards someone in particular, I would say it was probably Brandon. Yeah, I don't know. Maybe it's on Facebook. Facebook chat might be screwing up, because it's definitely not on YouTube. I'll say that for sure. So I assume that was Brandon. I'm not 100% sure. Whoever said it, it might have been Eric, but I thought that was Brandon that did that. Might have been Sean? Anyway, whoever it was, chime back into the chat again, I guess, and we'll try to see it. It's actually a little bit hard to read the names the way that they are. Super glad it's in purple. I don't have any control over that. It's just purple. Like, that's not me. Oh, Mr. E was not Eric. Huh, call me shocked. He might have been commenting on multiple platforms, man.
Sorry, Kate.
I was making me tired, and I'm trying to talk here, which is probably also making you tired, because I am not an entertaining guy.
He's really exhausting.
Y'all hurtful, really.
Wait a minute.
That's true. She's bored with you, Kevin. No, but for realsios, so Halo, I feel like it is still to this day overhyped for what it was. I give it credit for being innovative, especially in terms of platformers. It absolutely, not platformers, excuse me, console platform is what I meant to say. It absolutely set the standard for how first-person shooters should be done on a controller, unquestionably. But that aside, the fanboyism for it was exceptionally rampant. It's probably one of the most aggravating ones I ever encountered in the time that I worked at unnamed retailer. But and then the second game had the misfortune of coming out on my birthday, which is the only time in my whole retail career I ever asked for off, was on my birthday. You need me to work Black Friday, you need me to work Christmas Eve, you need me to work New Year's Day, I don't care, I'll be there, but you give me my birthday off. But no, Halo 2 came out on my birthday, and not only did I have to open that day, but then I had to come back and do a midnight shift for it too. Now, GameStop screwed me consistently on that. I mean, I'm sorry, unnamed retailer screwed me consistently on that.
Ooh, we're gonna get flagged for that.
Whoops. And Gears of War, I like Gears of War. I really do. I bought all of them. I bought the collector's edition of all of them, even. I really, truly enjoy the franchise, but I don't. Yeah, all four of them. You see, the first one has the gigantic metal tin. The second one has the steel book. So does the third, and then the fourth one had the also a steel book and the statue over yonder, and all the other goodies. Yes, that is a fantastic way to explain that, Kevin. But so I really truly enjoyed Gears of War, but I'll tell you the franchise that made me really enjoy my Xbox was Dead Rising, um, which started off as a tech demo from Capcom, and is just, if you've never played it, it's just goofy. It really just is. One and two, anyway, excuse me, are just goofy. Um, three tried to take itself a little bit more seriously, and it sort of landed a little more towards Evil Dead. Um, but legit, I love Dead Rising because the first two, especially, just don't take themselves seriously at all. And I actually haven't played the fourth one, but
we worked so hard to get all the people.
yeah, no, well, I mean that's a conversation for another night. Um, if you didn't hear Sarah, she said she was extremely disappointed in the first one because she and I worked incredibly hard to get to save all the people. And I mean, some of them you just literally can't. There are some scripted deaths in the first game, literally unavoidable. Nothing you can do. Suck it up and accept that they're gonna die. You know what I mean? Um, and that sucks. Thanks, Eric. Speaking of things that are gonna get us flagged, that's a nice gift for y'all. Oh, and another one.
There you go. We've got more.
Calm down, young man. I mean,
Getting
we're already
a little too excited about Dead Rising.
Getting some blue collar action on here.
Go to bed.
Right? But that being said, like, I primarily played Xbox 360 in the last generation because all of my friends did, and we played online together. I played Call of Duty. Yeah, well, Xbox Live was far and away the superior platform last gen. You kind of gotta. That is a penis. Dot gif. Well, thankfully it's not a gif, but that is a penis.
Definitely get flagged for that.
Right. Unquestionably, Xbox Live was a superior platform for multiplayer gaming in the last generation. It just was. I don't know, people want to argue about that, but I'm sorry, you're wrong. That's just the end of that story. Xbox Live was the better platform in the previous generation, unquestionable. And so, you watch my profanity. How am I going to do it? Take my eyeballs out, turn them around? I'm not going to say the whole line correctly. Whoa. I don't think we ever actually had the full debate over which one was better. I know the topic came up, but we kept getting sidetracked.
Focus on anything.
No. But I'll tell you what, viewers at home, you can absolutely find the whole catalog of our weekly dosage episodes up on YouTube on demand. And keep a sharp eye on Twitch, because we do reruns of old episodes up there as well. Catch them there. We definitely talked about them. So let me clarify. When I say I don't think we had the debate, I feel like one or two things got said, and then we moved on. At most, we had a 2 to 3 minute discussion. There was no debate. Some stuff got said. We moved on to another topic. That's how I feel about it. Because I have a lot to say, as you might have caught on from watching me play this. What seems really low? Oh, here, for you playing the home game. This is up on the screen right now.
Little things that pop up.
And, YouTubers.com.
Of course, is that all Xbox games?
I would assume it's only Xbox gamers who played Gears of War 4. It wouldn't make sense otherwise, I think. I don't know. This game did not do very well critically, especially not compared to the other games, so that's not necessarily unfathomable. Um,
Hey, yeah,
well, that was absolutely not the conclusion for this generation, Travis. That might be your conclusion, but it certainly was not mine. Um, my personal preference for this generation, I put PlayStation 4 and then Xbox One and then Switch. And I only even put the Xbox One above the Switch because the Xbox has a better established library that does not include mounds of shovelware the way Nintendo, unfortunately, has gone the last couple console generations. Hurtfully so. Um, you can be true, but your words are still false. Um, but no, so I played a lot of Call of Duty with Eric and Desi. I played a lot of Grand Theft Auto with Kevin and Trevor. I played a lot of my online games on the Xbox 360, but over the course of uh,
thank you, Eric.
PS4 all day, huh?
So insightful.
So through the course of the latter parts of the generation, though, I started buying more and more games on the PlayStation 3 instead of the Xbox 360 because I started moving away from multiplayer gaming and I started getting more into offline single player stuff. And that's where Sony really starts to trump Microsoft. It started with the PS3, and I feel like it has just run unchecked through this generation as well. The Last of Us, Infamous, Horizon Zero Dawn, the list, it just goes on. There's so many solid exclusive titles. Um, yeah, and that was the other thing. The PlayStation 3, while Xbox Live was the superior multiplayer platform, the PlayStation 3 was the superior hardware. Again, this is not a debatable topic. It is on paper, it is better hardware. And yes, absolutely God of War. Spider-Man, if and when it comes out, also yes. Um, Ratchet and Clank, Jack and Daxter, some people would say.
Absolutely.
I've heard some people even say Spyro. But that actually brings me to the weirdest part of the whole thing is that if you look back all the way back to the 80s even, Nintendo may not have always had the best sales. They did for a lot of times, a lot of generations, but not all generations. But if you just look back over Nintendo's library in general, uh, yeah, game compression on the 360 was a big deal. It caused a lot of issues in comparison to the PlayStation games because they used Blu-ray on PlayStation, which was a larger and faster format than DVD. And Microsoft dumped all their money and backed HD DVD, which ultimately flopped. But if you go back and you look at exclusives, like we were just talking about, Nintendo has a no. Infamous is a Sony. It's developed and published by Sony. Developed by well, no, it wasn't developed by. It was Sucker Punch. Sorry, as the developer, but they're in an exclusivity contract with Sony, or they might be owned by Sony at this point. I'm not 100% sure. Yeah, but Kingdom Hearts is no longer a. Sarah just mentioned Kingdom Hearts. Kingdom Hearts is technically no longer an exclusive franchise. The previous entries have been, but Kingdom Hearts 3 is confirmed to be. Oh yeah, that's also true. The console games were exclusive to PS2 and PS3, but the handheld ones obviously were exclusive to Nintendo, as they were the only company with a consistent handheld lineup. And then 3, or for a long time anyway, and then Birth by Sleep came out on the PSP originally, and then was ported to the Vita, I think, if I'm remembering that correctly. And then 3, when it launches, will be multi-platform. It'll be at minimum PS4 and Xbox One. Um, I've heard some rumors that it might come to the Switch, but nothing any kind of concrete. To the tune that I don't necessarily believe it at this point, but it could happen. Weirder things have happened. They're putting Dark Souls on the Switch, for crap's sake. But yeah, I personally feel like Nintendo's I feel like Nintendo's um, exclusives library has been consistently strong pretty much always. I mean, there have been missteps in certain franchises, but then they've been made up for with other ones, I think. So anywhere one Nintendo franchise falters, another one steps in and does better and picks up that slack. Whereas you can't necessarily say the same thing about Sony or Microsoft for their stuff. Like again, Dead Rising 3 did not do very well critically, despite Travis just pointing out that he really enjoyed it. I actually don't know how well Dead Rising 4 did critically, but I feel like it was not as good as 1 or 2. Well, and that's another problem. Sarah pointed out that you had mentioned that it needed patches. But that's another major problem with this current cycle of gaming that we're in general, is that everything needs patches. I can't remember the last time a game came out that didn't need a patch. Yeah, I didn't think it did very well either. Same thing with Gears of War 4. Kind of underperformed. So, you see Microsoft faltering a little bit with their franchises right now, and Sony is absolutely knocking it out of the park with, Uncharted 4 and Last of Us 2 coming around the corner. But the point is, I'm not going to babble any further. The point is, there's trade-offs all the way, but my personal opinion, PlayStation above Xbox. But yeah, PlayStation above Xbox.
What?
Oh. Oh no, David's on the camera. Everybody, look. Ah! So with that being said, I'm actually going to go ahead and wrap things up. Yeah. Travis, I 100% agree. The industry really needs to get its shit together. And I blame a lot of that on leaks, though, more than corporate decisions necessarily. Because you have these moments where Spider-Man is a great example. You have to announce that because you have to announce that one way far out, because it's going to get leaked if you don't. And then, the leaks will be underwhelming, but then people will already know. And so by the time you make a real announcement, half the hype is gone, because people already know it's coming. And so if you don't come out and be like, look at how awesome this is, then you lose a lot of ground in marketing. But at the same time, look at Spider-Man. It's been announced so far out that people are losing their marbles. Like, where is my Spider-Man? But conversely, if you manage to keep a game under wraps long enough, then it comes out and all of a sudden it's like, oh, well, we had to sneak it out in a hurry, so now it needs X patch and Y patch and Z patch, and the graphics are busted, and blah, 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 blah. It's just, it's a rough way to be in the gaming industry right now, and that sucks. But so, yeah. All of that being said, I'm going to stop babbling now. I really appreciate you guys coming out and hanging out with us tonight. It was fun to actually get to... That's right, Taint. It was fun to get to actually do something with Sarah. So, we'll keep at this for another couple of weeks. I don't know that it'll necessarily be Gears of War, but you're stuck with the two of us for the next couple of weeks for sure. And then tomorrow you are... That's right, J. Jonah Jameson. You do want Spider-Man now. Tomorrow night, though, you're back with Gravity Well, doing the Classics Lounge. Yeah, or not Classics. Yeah, no, Classics Lounge, because you're doing an old Kirby in prep for the new Kirby, unless I'm crazy. Kirby! And then, of course, Thursday night. Of course, Thursday night, you'll see Eric back. He has been toying with the idea of playing something other than Monster Hunter World. For those of you who caught Travis's plea in there. Definitely, please do go check out our YouTube channel and give us a subscription if you would not mind. We're very, very close to our goal of 100 subscriptions so that we can actually get our custom YouTube URL, and then we'll have a fancy YouTube one up there to match Twitch, Twitter, Instagram, and Facebook.
Throwing up the chat.
Yep, there goes Sarah. Posting it everywhere.
Everywhere but YouTube.
That's true. Because if you're watching
if you're on
YouTube, I hope
YouTube
you're
and you haven't subscribed, come on.
What are you doing?
Click the button.
It's in the, I don't know, they don't call it the doobly doo anymore, I guess.
It's the
but
doobly doo.
It's right
It
here.
will forever be the doobly doo.
But so yeah, pretty please give us a sub on YouTube so we can hit that goal and get our custom URL. If you are already watching on YouTube and have already subscribed, by all means, feel free to check us out on other platforms. As you can see, we have twitch.tv/DoseOfNerdAcumen. You can follow us on Twitter at nerd_acumen, where we tweet things like when we're going live, what games we're going to be playing. We throw out some polls every now and again to get your opinion on what you think we should be playing going forward. Check us out at Instagram.com/doseofnerdacumen with underscores instead of spaces between each word. We post some cool behind the scenes stuff up there. Definitely, specifically tonight, check that out because we'll have a picture of all the fun bits we got up behind us there. And then, of course, if you're joining me on Facebook, then please check out our Facebook page, which is facebook.com/doseofnerdacumen. Give us a like there, and you can even join our group, which is exactly the same, facebook.com/group/doseofnerdacumen, and get on all the nerdy fun. And the same thing with our Facebook as with our Twitter. Facebook. We post some cool stuff up there, let you know when we're going live, and we post polls and ask questions and just try to generally interact with you guys. So, thanks again for coming and hanging out, everybody. And Gravity Well, we'll see you tomorrow. Eric on Thursday, weekly dosage on Friday, and then I will see you nerds again next Monday. Have a good night. Thanks for stopping in.